guys, it's Way here, and today I'm showing you guys how to trade from 1k to 100k quickly and easily off FIFA 18 using 3 different trading methods. A low budget one, a mid budget one, and a slightly high budget method as well. And as if that isn't enough, I'm also going to be giving away 50,000 coins to one of you guys watching this video. All you need to do is leave a like on the video, leave a comment down below in the comment section, and subscribe to my channel, and I will be contacting the winner in a week's time or so. But I hope you guys do enjoy, and without further ado, let's go on into the video. So we're going to start off with the low budget trading method. And this is going to be perfectly suited to you if you've got anywhere from around 1,000 to 20,000 coins. You can actually do this with even less. If you only have 500 or 600 coins, you can still use this method very effectively, so it's perfect. If you've literally just got the game, you can try this method out, and it's a very, very simple and easy method to use. All you want to do is set the quality to silver, and then you want to set the leagues to any of the leagues that currently have a league score challenge available. So right now, we've got the Super League and the Liga Bancoma MX, and by the time you're watching this video, I think the Russian League and also the Liga Portuguese will have both had SBCs released as well, and every single month 2 more leagues will be added in, so you just want to choose any of those leagues that have a league SBC, and then you just want to find out how much the silver cards in those leagues are selling for. So right now 500 coins is the lowest buy now, and that's all you want to do. You want to find what the lowest buy now for silver cards in those leagues are. So 500 coins is the lowest buy now in the Super League. All you then want to do is undercut that just by 50 coins like this, and then you can try and snipe the cards. And to do this is very, very simple. Put the maximum price to 15 million and then just bring it down like this. And as you guys can see, first search, 250 coins a player's come up. We missed out on him, but he's currently going for around about 700 coins. So had I got him for 250, I could have sold him for about 500 coins profit. Just a couple of searches later, and I've been able to pick up the first deal with this method. It's a Guvenk for 450 coins. So I'm going to go ahead and check what he sells for right now on the market. We got him for 450, so he is right now going for around about 500, 900. 800 coins is the lowest by now, apart from the one for 550, or 500 rather, but as soon as that sells, it's only been on the market for 2.5 minutes, the next lowest is going to be 800 coins, and these cards do sell on pretty fast, as people are going to try and complete these SBCs, and as soon as they find the cheapest buy now for one of these cards, they're going to buy them, so they're in quite high demand, and we can sell this guy for around 750 coins hopefully, and that should make me a couple of hundred coins when he does sell on. Now with this method you can get a lot of deals that make you around about 2 to 5 or 6,000 coins on some of the deals. You can get some really expensive players, and I'll actually leave a card in the top right corner of this video to a more in-depth guide I did on this method, and that shows a lot more of examples in it of me getting cards that I make thousands of coins profit on. And what you're doing with this method is getting a lot of deals that make you a couple hundred coins, but then you're just waiting because it's only a matter of time until you can get a deal that makes you a few thousand coins. That's where the big profits come, and that is how you can get from around 1,000 coins up to about 20k in just an hour or so. And that first 20,000 coins, that is the hardest to make. As soon as you've got to about 20k, you can use the methods that are going to make you coins a lot faster. But right now, this is a really good method to use. If you don't have too many coins, as you guys can see, we're going to make a few hundred coins on Guvenk. Let's go and get a few more examples, and hopefully you guys are going to see how effectively this method works. I've just picked up another Guvenk for 450 coins as well, and I missed out one more player between, but this card came up and I ended up being able to pick it up. So I'll list this one for 700 coins. I would recommend listing these cards for one day because it gives them a much higher likelihood of selling on. If they're listed for a whole day, they're almost always going to sell on within that day, within the first listing, because so many people are going to go and complete these SBCs. So we'll list them up there for 700 coins, a little bit less than the last one, but I'll still be making about 200 coins on him. Just missed out on an Atama for 300 coins, and right now he is actually going for about 2k, actually a little bit less, around about 1.1. He's going for about 1,000 coins, let's say. We missed out on over there for 250, so that could have been a really nice bit of profit there. And it just goes to show you can get some cards that go for a lot of coins. I mean, the vast majority you're going to see are actually going to go for upwards of 1,000 coins, so you can make a serious amount of profit if you get these cards cheap. I picked up a Voral for 450 coins. Again, it's another goalkeeper, so he's not going to be going for too much, but he's going for around about 800 coins, so that's still actually not too bad. I thought he would be going for a lot less. We get a Findelki as well. Literally the next search, he's going for, what's that, like 750? Yeah, 750 there, so that just goes to show, is that another one? No, I've already picked that one up. It just goes to show so many of these cards come up. You get deals so quickly. So this is a really easy method to use when you start off because you can easily get like 2 or 3 deals every single minute. So if you only have like 2 or 3,000 coins, you can get a load of deals with those coins quickly, sell them on, and easily get to about 10k. You can then go and get a load more deals, sell all those, and you should get to like 20k pretty easily. But we'll list him for 650. That's going to be another 200 coins on him. That seems to be what I'm making on the majority of these cards. And this guy's going for 800, so I'm going to list him for 750, and that's going to be around 250 coins per off on him. So it's looking decent. I mean, I've probably traded maybe 2 or 3 minutes so far, and we've been able to make just over 1,000 coins once all these cards sell on. I just missed out on a Gunter for 200 coins. I'll put a picture on screen just so you guys can see how cheap he was going for, just for some proof there. And as you guys can see, his current price is 4,000 coins as the lowest by now. I'd have made over 3.5k profit on one card had I picked him up, and that's yet another example of just how expensive some of these cards actually are. I mean, 4,000 coins for a 71 rated non-rare silver, that's crazy, and you can get these cards so easily. I've just picked up another Varel, this time for 200 coins, the cheapest I've got any deals so far, and as you guys can see, and as you guys will have seen a couple of minutes ago, he's currently going for around about 800 coins, so I'm going to go ahead and list him up for 650. I listed the last one for around 700, but that's still going to be around about 400 coins profit after tax, which is not too bad at all. So I'm going to try and get 2 or 3 more deals with this method here, and then we can move on to the next one. 250 coins for an Ozcal, that's another very cheap deal. He's currently going for around about 700 coins as the lowest by now. 600 is the lowest, as you guys can see there. Another 2 cards have just come up. Can we get this card? Yes, we can. Can we get this card too? No, we can't. There we go. So we've got 2 deals actually, which is not bad there. I'll try and get 1 more after these ones. But this guy here, Guedele, he's currently going for, is that 800? Yeah, 800 coins is the lowest by now. So I'll list him for 700, and that's going to be about 200 coins profit there. So we're looking at making about 2k so far from under 5 minutes trading, which if you guys are on a really low budget, is perfect. I've only spent like, I'd say 2, maybe 3,000 coins in total on these players I picked up, and I'm going to be able to make a nice amount of profit overall. And then Ozcal, going for 250, I'll list him up for 550, so I'm doubling my coins on him and making about 250 coins right there, which is not too bad. The final 2 deals are 2 goalkeepers, Kieran Telly and Demir Khan, and they both play for the same club. I just managed to pick up one of them, and then another one instantly came up, and we managed to get him as well. So I'll list these 2 guys up here, and then I'll show you guys them selling on in just a moment as well. Obviously, I always show you guys proof with any of my trading methods, so you guys know just how effective they do work. And this guy's currently going for 800 coins, so I'm going to be able to almost double my coins on him. I'll list him for 750 and make myself around 250 coins after tax. And then Demir Khan, what is he going for? 550. He's one of the cheaper ones. I mean, we got him for 450. I'll list him for 500. It's not much profit. It's about 40, maybe even 30 coins after tax. But we got a load of good deals. Made a load of profit on them. So we're going to list that guy up. So let's head over to the transfer list, and you guys are hopefully going to see all these cards selling on and making me a load of coins. So as you guys can see, I've managed to sell on every single one of the items I picked up, and it didn't actually take that long at all. I left my console, came back after an hour or so, and all of them had actually sold on. And I've been able to make around 2,000 or 3,000 coins profit from just 5 or 6 minutes trading. So easy. And I didn't actually get any big deals that made me a few thousand coins, and you can potentially do that. I missed out on one that would have made me about 3 or 4k. And if you guys get lucky and get some of those deals, you can easily make about 10 to 15,000 coins from about 5 minutes trading. It's so easy, and you guys can see all the price I did sell these cards on for, and I was making really just solid profit. I mean, on average around 200 to 400 coins. Very easy. And if you guys only have a couple of thousand coins, this is the perfect method to do to get up to that 25k mark, so you can start doing some slightly higher budget methods. Next up is a method I'd recommend you guys using if you've got around 25 to 50,000 coins. Obviously, if you've got more coins, you can still do this method, but in my opinion there are slightly better methods to use once you hit that 50k mark. But all you want to do is set the quality to gold, the chemistry style to either Hunter, Catalyst or Shadow. Those are the 3 most expensive chemistry styles, and then just find out exactly what the cards are selling for as the lowest by now. Now you can snipe these cards or get them on bid. I'll be showing you guys examples of both, but we're going to start off with sniping, and for that you just want to find out what the cards sell for. So 2.3k is currently the lowest by now for any gold cards in Hunter. So all you want to do is undercut that by around 200 coins to bring it down to 2.1k in this case. If they're going for 2.1k on your console, undercut to 1.9. You guys get the idea, and then all you want to do is try and snipe the cards. So put the maximum price to 15 million, and then just bring it down like this, searching each time, and it's only going to be a matter of time until you can get yourself a deal. I've just picked up a storage for 1.6k in Hunter, and as you guys saw a minute ago, the lowest by now for any card in Hunter that's a gold card is currently 2.3k. So even if this was just a really bad random gold card, I could still sell it for around 2.2. But Sturridge is a Premier League striker with some decent stats, so I expect he is probably going to sell for a decent amount. So what I'm going to do is send him to my transfer list and then go and see exactly what he sells for as lowest by now in this camera style. So right now the cheapest annual storage on the market in Hunter is 3,000 coins, and I just got one for 1.6k, so that's going to be well over 1,000 coins profit when I sell him on. So I'm going to list him for 2.9k. I got him for 1.6, so that's going to be around about 1.3 thousand coins profit after tax. That's not too bad at all, especially considering it took me about 30 seconds to actually get the deal, which is very good. It was the first player that came up. I managed to pick him up, and again, I'm going to list him for 1 day. I would recommend doing that with all the players you get with any of the methods I show you in this video. Gives them a much higher likelihood of selling on the first listing, and we're going to list him for that, and that's going to be a really good amount of profit for the first deal of this method. Swapping over to Catalyst, and currently the lowest by now on the market is 950 coins. There is actually Defoe here for 700, so I'm going to definitely pick him up as he is a Premier League player with the Catalyst camera style, and since he's quite slow, that's going to be a really desirable camera style for him, as it's going to boost that pace up. So we've gone for 700 coins, and that had been on the market for like 30 seconds or so, and no one had got it. But the lowest by now is now 950 coins. So again, I'm going to try and undercut that. Probably not as much as last time, just because these cards are going for a little bit less. So I'll undercut by 100 coins and try getting them for 850 or less. But firstly, I want to go and see what Defoe sells for in Catalyst. So the lowest by now is 1.5k, with two others listed up for 2.2 and 2.3k. So I'm going to list him for 1.4. I got him for 700 coins, and that's going to double my coins on him, making myself 700 coins, which is not too bad at all. And again, I will list him up for 1 day so I can sell him on pretty fast. I've just managed to pick up a 2-star from Leon for just 800 coins, and the next lowest by now for any gold cards in Catalyst is 1,000. So we've gone for 200 coins cheaper, but I'm sure he's going to go for quite a bit more in this camera style, especially as he doesn't have the best of passing or pace, but he has good defending and physical. So I think the Catalyst camera style is probably going to be the most popular for him, and hopefully because of that, he is going to go for quite a lot of coins. As you guys can see, there's actually no 2-stars on the market in the Catalyst camera style, which means I can pretty much decide what I sell him on for, because there's no other cards available on the market with that camera style. So bearing that in mind, I'm going to list him up for 2,000 coins, and I got this one for 800, so I'm more than doubling my coins on him, making myself around 1.1k profit after tax. Finally, I'm going to try and get a deal in the Shadow camera style, and right now the lowest by now on the market for any cards in Shadow is 1.2k. So again, I'm going to undercut by 200 coins, and this time try and get the cards for under 1,000 coins on the market. It's only taken me a couple of searches, and I've been able to pick up a Kuyate for 900 coins in Shadow, and the next lowest by now for any gold card in that camera style is 1.2k. And if you're wondering why there are cards on the market for higher prices and why I'm not sniping these cards normally, I'm actually using a different way of sniping, where you press X to go to compare price, and then press B, and that refreshes the page. It's a little bit quicker, and for those of you wondering how to do that, I'll show you exactly how with the third and final trading method of the video. But he's going for 900 coins right now. Let's go and see exactly what his lowest by now on the market is, so I can sell him on, and hopefully we're going to be able to make some good profit on him. So the cheapest Kuyate in Shadow is 3.4k. There are a few lists up there. There's one for 3.5, then one for 3.9, and one for 4k. So he's actually going for a lot of coins, and we got him for just 900. So I'm going to go ahead and list Kuyate up for 3.2k on the market, and since I got him for just 900 coins, I'm going to be able to make about 2k profit on him after tax, which is very, very good, especially considering it took me under a minute to snipe him, and actually with all of the players I've sniped so far, it's only taken me a couple of searches, which is a really good thing about all the methods I'm showing you in this video, because sometimes with sniping, if it takes a long time to get deals, if you're trying to snipe cards for 2 or 3 minutes without getting any deals coming up on the market, it can get boring, and obviously you're not making many coins. But with all the fills I show you in this video, you're going to be able to get a lot of deals very quickly, and it means you're going to be able to make a lot of profit, just like we're doing here with Kuyate, around about 2,000 coins after tax. That's a great deal right there. Now, as I said earlier on, there is actually another way of using this method where you get cards on bid rather than trying to snipe them, and all you want to do is just put the maximum price to what you set the buy now for. So with Hunter cards, I was trying to snipe them for 2,000 coins or less, so I'm going to put the maximum price to 2,000, press search, and as you guys can see, there are loads and loads of open bid deals, and all you need to do is go ahead and bid on them. And what you basically want to do is add the card to your transfer targets like this. So we know that storage goes for around about 3.5k, as you guys will have seen earlier on at his lowest by now when I compared his price. So all you want to do is add the cards to your transfer targets, go and look them up on the market, see what they're selling for in that camera style, and then you just want to go through and bid on them and try and get them as cheaply as you can. So we saw storage is going for about 3 to 3.5k, so if I can get one for anything under about 2.7k, I can sell them on for profit. That's a good deal there, and as you guys can see, there's loads and loads of players. All you want to do is just add them to your transfer targets and look them up. So let's go with Balotelli as another example. Add him to the transfer targets, 1.8k is the bid on him there, and then all you want to do is just go and look up exactly what Balotelli is going for as lowest by now in the Hunter camera style. So as you guys can see, he's actually going for around about 4,000 coins. There, 3.5 is the lowest by now. So if you can get that card for about 2.8k, maybe even about 3k or less, you should be able to make some good profit. And then since you add the card to your transfer targets, all you need to do is just head back over there, as you guys can see right here, and you can get some good deals. So as we saw, Balotelli's going for 3.5k. I'm going to put a 2k bid on him there, and I'm just going to try and get him as cheaply as I can. Storage, we're currently winning for 2.1k, and if I can win this, I'm going to be able to make about 1,000 coins profit on him. And with bidding, you can get a lot of deals very, very quickly because there's so many cards on the market. You can just spam bids on loads of them, and then you can just wait until you win some of them, and often you're going to be able to make a lot of profit on them. You normally make less in comparison with sniping just because more people are trying to bid on these cards, so you have more competition, and if you're sniping them, you're going to be getting that card for often a very, very good price. But if you mix the two together and use both at the same time by going and bidding on a load of cards, and then as you're waiting for the bids to expire, like I'm doing with Balotelli, you go and snipe some cards, you're maximising your profit, and you're maximising your time spent trading to make you even more coins. But as you guys can see, we've just picked up Storage for 2.1k on bid, and I'm going to be able to list him up for around 3,000 coins, making some good profit there. And we've also got Balotelli here for 2,000. He's currently going for 3.5, so I'm going to try and get him as cheaply as possible. So I've managed to pick up Balotelli in Hunter for 2.6k, and as you guys saw just a couple of minutes ago, he's currently going for around 3.5k in that carousel. So I'm going to list him up for 3.4k for one day. That's going to make me around 700 coins profit after tax, which is not too bad there. And as you guys have seen, I managed to get a Storage as well, make some coins on him. This does work really well, getting the cards on bid and on buy now, and you can do this with Hunter cards, Catalyst or Shadow, and all you want to do is just go and find what they're selling for as the lowest by now, and then set your maximum price that. Get the cards on bid. It is very, very simple. Just like with the previous method, I was able to sell on every single one of the cards I picked up pretty quickly. As you guys can see, Storage went for 2.9k, Defoe for 1.4, Kouyaté for 3.2, another Storage for 3,000, Tusoff for 2,000, and then Balotelli for 3.4k, as you guys can see right there, which is not too bad at all. I made myself around 5,000 coins profit in no time at all. Very, very easy, and I was able to get a deal with every single one of the sniping filters, and I showed you guys a few examples on bid as well. You can choose whichever works for the best for you. You can try both out. What I would recommend doing is going and bidding on a load of cards, and then as you're waiting for those bids to expire, you can try sniping, and then keep going back and checking on your transfer targets and updating your bids to try and get as many deals as you can. That way you maximize your profits and maximize the amount of time you spent trading, and that's going to make you even more coins. Third and finally, we've got the position change trading method. Now for this, I'd recommend having 50,000 coins or more to start, as you're going to be able to get a lot of deals and use this method effectively if you've got that amount of coins. Although you can do it with less, you're not going to be able to do it as effectively, so I would recommend doing the Hunter, Catalyst, Shadow method, and also the Silver Super League and Liga Bancomer MX method until you get up to that 50k mark. So what you want to do is look up players in different positions to their default, and you want to look up players who cost around about 1 to 5 or 6,000 coins. You don't want to go with too expensive players, and you want to go with players in popular leagues and popular nations who are good on the game, and especially cards who suit other positions. So let's take Ben Yedder as an example. He's got really good stats for an attacking midfielder, or even as a centre mid or centre forward, as he's got really good passing, and he plays for a good nation and also in a good league. So you want to look him up as a striker and see exactly what he sells for as lowest by now. That's what you want to start off doing with any of these players. I'll show you a full list in the description down below, and you guys can go and just take a look there, and there'll be a list of players that you guys can use this method with. But you want to find out exactly how much the card sells for. So Ben Yedder's lowest by now in striker is 1,000 coins. Now we'll just go ahead and look him up in lots of other positions, and we're going to start off all the way down here with CDM. You can look these cards up in all these different positions, and wow, there's one for 1.7k. That is a great deal because he's 1,000 coins normally. That's 700 coins extra for him to be in CDM, and if you guys look at the position changes you'd have to spend to get him down to there, it would be like 4,000 or 5,000 coins. Very often cards converted down CDM go for like 5,000 or 6,000 coins if they're a popular player, so Ben Yedder may actually be able to sell it on for like 5 or 6k and make me a ton of profit there. But you're looking for players like Ben Yedder who have really good passing. For a striker, 75 is not too bad at all. He also has 5-star weak foot, and he gets a hyperlink to Nzonzi, for example. He's French, plays in La Liga. There's a lot of good stats that make him a popular player on the game. So you want to look him up in that position there. You also want to go with centre mid. So let's take a look there, see what we can see. So 4,000 is the lowest by now. There's actually one for 3k, literally just been listed up there, 2 hours and 59 minutes. So just gone up. We got him for 3k. There's another one here for 3.4, which I'll pick up as well. And then I can list them all up for about 4k and make some good coins there. You're looking for cards on both bid and buy now. So we've managed to get 2 deals right there. So that's 3 deals in about a minute so far, which is really good. I should be able to make a ton of coins selling all of those cards on, and then look him up in attacking midfield as well. You can do this with like centre mids as well. You can look them up as CDMs, as strikers, all those other positions, but I do prefer doing it with strikers. It just works best in my opinion. And also centre forwards do work pretty well. But right now you can see the lowest by now is around about 2.3k, but I think there was only one for that price, and the next lowest was a little bit higher, so 2.6. There's one for 2.3, yeah. I'm going to go and get that one in attacking midfield, I think, because the next lowest by now is 2.7. Yeah, 2.7 is the next lowest, so I can get this one here for 2.3. It's not going to be a huge amount of profit, but I can sell him on still for 2.7k and make a couple hundred coins. So that's not too bad there. And there's loads and loads of other deals. I mean, you can get a lot of these players on bid as well, because you see he goes for about 2.7 as lowest by now in attacking midfield. You can just put the maximum price to just under that, and as you guys can see, there's loads of open bid deals there that you can go through and bid on. Just add them all to your transfer targets and go through. Just put a 2,000 coin bid on this card, for example, and try and get it as cheaply as you can. Put bids on these cards. You can get them really cheaply. I'll go ahead and put a 2k bid on him as well. And there's loads and loads of good players to trade with. Let's go with another example. Let's go with Bakambu. That's another decent one, because again, he plays in a good league and he does have some decent stats. So let's look him up as a CDM. Are there any cards on the market? None right now. Any in centre mid? Yeah, there are a few here. There's one for 7.4k. That is not a good deal. But as you guys can see, he plays for a really good league. The Liga Santander is one of the most popular on the game. And he's got good passing, good physical, decent stats there for a striker who could play as an attacking midfielder or even as a centre mid. Not many deals really with him though. So I'm going to go ahead and look up another player. Let's go with Rafael from Borussia Mönchengladbach, because he has actually got pretty good card stats for a deeper lying player, because he's a default centre forward, so he does have good passing. 80 passing is really good there. So you can play this guy anywhere from centre mid up to striker. So let's look him up as a centre mid as well. And there aren't really any deals there, but again, you want to look out on bid as well, see if you can get any deals there. And let's look him up as an attacking midfielder too. There's a load of cards there. 3,000 appears to be the lowest by now. But there's loads of cards I can actually get on bid here. As you guys can see, there's this one here for 700, so you can just add that to your transfer targets, try and get that one. There's loads of different cards you can try and bid on, so that's another decent example there. As I said, there will be a load of different names in the description. You just go and look up all those players in different positions. Let's go with, as another example, let's actually do this. You can do this very easily. Just go to gold, go to strikers, and then you can literally just look them up like this. And look for any strikers. So let's go with, for example, Dwight Gale. I mean, he doesn't have the best passing, but he plays in the Premier League, so he's a really good player for this. Let's go with Ciel, because he's got good passing. As I said, you do want to look for players with that good passing stat, because it means they are going to suit other positions. And then let's go with Jovetic and Adair as two other ones. So again, they've got good passing. They're going to be decent players to go and check out. So let's go with Adair, see exactly what he is selling for in all these other positions. So just quickly check what he's going for as a default striker. Is quite cheap. He's going for about 900 coins though, so we can go ahead and check him now in all the other positions. So CDM, there aren't any deals there. Right there, let's go and check centre mid. There is a couple of players. 3.7. 3.7 is the lowest by now. I don't really think any of those are worth picking up though, just because there's quite a few for that price. Attacking midfield, any deals there? 2.9. There's quite a few on bid. 2.2. I'll get this one here for 2.2k. I can sell him for about 2.8 and make some coins there. And there's a couple there. There's one on bid that I could potentially pick up. And you can get a lot of deals very cheaply on bid that no one else really seems to go for. So that definitely does work very well. And let's go and get one final deal. So let's go with Volland. He's a decent one because he's got good passing. You guys will see in just a moment. 78 passing is really good for an attacking midfielder, although he is actually a default striker. So we can check him and quickly see if we can get any deals there. There aren't any in those other positions. Let's go with Jovetic as well. He's another decent one. You can just do this with so many players. You just want to go through the list in the description down below, and there are plenty of other players. You don't only have to use those ones, and just look them all up in different positions. It's so simple. 3.6 there for a Jovetic. I mean, the next lowest is 4.2, so I'd say that's worth it. Let's pick that one up. We can sell him on for about 500 coins profit there. Not too bad. But you are going to be spending a fair amount of coins doing this because you just go through loads of pages picking up deals. This is why I would recommend only doing this if you have about 50k or so. And you're going to be able to make more coins if you do obviously have more coins actually available to trade with. So Jovetic didn't get any deals there apart from that centre mid one. But I want to get one final deal. I said I'd get one more, but let's get one more after that. So let's go with Dwight Gale. See if there are any deals here. Centre mid, 4.4. Nothing really worth picking up there. Attacking midfield, 3.3. 2.8. Are there any deals on buy now? Any deals on bid? None really there. And you can also look these guys up as centre forwards too, and sometimes you can get some really cheap deals in that position. I mean, this guy isn't too expensive normally, but as you guys see there, 1.3k in centre forward. The next lowest buy now is 2k. So there we go, that's the final deal. We got him for 1.3. That's going to be a nice bit of profit there. So I've managed to sell on all the cards. I've made myself around 8,000 coins profit, which from 5 or 6 minutes trading is not too bad at all. Ben Yedder sold for 2.7k. I believe this is the attacking midfield version. Jovetic in centre mid went for 4k. Gale went for 1.9 in centre forward. This Ben Yedder went for 5k. This was the one in CDM. Adair went for 2.8, and then the two other Ben Yedders in centre mid both went for 4.4 and 4.5k. So I made a load of coins overall on all these cards, and it took me no time at all to get them, and it is so simple. As said earlier on, there will be a list down below in the description of a load of players you guys can use with this method that you can just look up on the market in different positions and make yourself a lot of coins. And there's so many other possibilities and variations of this method. You can get cards on bid, you can get them on buy now, you can try and snipe them, you can look up centre mids as strikers, attacking midfielders and CDMs, you can look up strikers like I've been doing here in other positions, you can look up CDMs, you can look up attacking midfielders, you can look up basically any players in positions that aren't their default and try and get them either on bid or on buy now. It's very simple, and it can make you an absolute ton of coins. So that is going to be the third and final method. This is the one I'd recommend you guys using to get from 50k to 100k. And if you guys do want to see a video on how to get from 100k to 250k or 250k to 500k, let me know in the comments down below, and I'll try my best to get one of those videos out for you guys in the near future. And as I said earlier on, if you guys do want to win 50,000 coins, all you need to do is leave a like on the video, leave a comment down below, and subscribe to my channel if you're new around here. Hope you guys enjoy. Hopefully this video has helped you guys out, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.